Hey folks, welcome back to Coco Rare Coins and Currency. As always, hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. I just got back from the Rare Coins of Raleigh coin show held at the North Carolina State Fairground. And I picked up a couple of unique items that I'll be featuring in this video and in a couple of videos to come in the coming days. But one thing I wanted to share with you tonight, I'm really excited about. I've had my eye on one of these for a little while, and that is the 1899 Black Eagle Silver Certificate. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this up to the camera. Hopefully it focuses pretty well. Okay. So I think that this is one of the most beautiful pieces of currency that the US ever produced. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. This was printed in 1899. So, yes, this is literally a piece of paper that's 124 years old. Down at the bottom, and this is very unique, it's the only time this has ever happened, you will see a picture of two U.S. presidents on the same note. You will see Abraham Lincoln and also Ulysses S. Grant. So, a little piece of history. Again, absolutely beautiful note. Uh, the back, though, nothing to write home about there. I mean, the back's kind of generic, kind of generic. But what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about was the fact that this is a silver certificate. So you will notice that it says $1 silver certificate. Well, what in the world does that mean? Well, at the time, um, paper currency was kind of new. It had been out for 30, 40 years, but paper currency was kind of new. People in the US at the time really wanted to make sure that their money was worth something backed by gold or silver. All right. So your Federal Reserve notes at that time, this stuff right here, okay, a lot of people did not like this. They did not accept it for currency transactions. If they did, they would not take full face value for it. This is fiat currency. This is a piece of paper. It's not backed by anything other than the fact that the U.S. government says this is worth $100. But beyond that, there's nothing guaranteeing its value. All right. But when you compare that to a silver certificate, this silver certificate guarantees that the U.S. Treasury has put on hold $1 in exchange for this silver certificate. Okay. So, yes, this was paper money, but it was backed by an actual silver dollar. And so people felt more comfortable with that. So the silver certificates of that time, a couple of these were produced. The first one in 1886, a picture of George Washington, Martha Washington. They printed another one of these in 1896 called the Education Notes, and these are beautiful currency. Check out 1896 Education Notes, even more beautiful than this. But folks, that's super high dollar. I got the money for that. And then this was also a silver certificate was also printed in 1923. These are large notes. Some folks call these horse blankets, and the reason they call them horse blankets, I guess, is they figured you could cover a horse with it. But this note is much larger than common U.S. currency. So for comparison, I'm going to take your current $100 bill and put it over top of this 1899 Black Eagle silver certificate, and you'll see there's quite a bit of difference. All right. So, huge fan of these. I mean, again, this I think is one of the most beautiful pieces of currency ever put out by the U.S. Treasury. All right. What are these things worth? In very poor condition, and I mean poor condition, folded, ripped, faded. You can buy them for about $100, something like that. This particular piece I purchased at the Rare Coins of Raleigh coin show. I paid about $225 for it from Vernon. Vernon, that great guy. Vernon's a currency collector. He goes to all the shows. But again, I paid $225 for it. In super high grades, as in mint state uncirculated grades, this note can be worth a couple of $1,000. But as you see it here, it's worth about $250, somewhere in that range. Again, absolutely beautiful piece of American history. Absolutely beautiful. However, word of warning. Before I end this video, excuse me while I put this back in its case, word of warning, these notes are counterfeited just like coins, all right? So what I'm going to throw up on your screen right now, again, excuse me, I'm restarting it back into its holder. So what I'm going to throw up on your screen right now is a listing from eBay of an individual who is selling 1899 silver certificates. He claims that they're replicas, reproductions. So that's cool. I mean, he puts right in the title, it's a replica, but he's selling for $4, folks. You are never going to be able to buy a Black Eagle silver certificate for $4. And the reason I have a problem with his eBay listing is, let's zoom in, let's take a look at this. Nowhere on this piece of currency does it say copy, duplicate, historical marker, anything of that nature. eBay apparently is allowing people to sell counterfeit currency. All right. This drives us nuts. If you see a listing on eBay for Black Eagle silver certificates for $4, you can be guaranteed it's a scam. You are either not going to get anything in the mail, or what you do get in the mail is going to be guaranteed counterfeit. So folks, please pay attention to this. If you're interested in buying one of these Black Eagle silver certificates, please buy it from a reputable dealer that you know and trust. Do not buy something like this on eBay. All right, folks, I appreciate it. If you got something from the video, if you liked it, please click that like and subscribe button down below. It really helps me out. All right, folks, look forward to talking to you very soon. I'm going to show it a couple days from now. I'm going to show some more pickups I got at the Rare Coins of Raleigh Coin Show at the North Carolina State Fairgrounds. All right, talk to you later. Good night, folks.